Welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium for some more BeamNG Monster Jam. And of course, like always, we start with the racing competition. And this racing competition will start off with a driver who needs points like right now, especially debuting a new truck in the tour. And that man is Bryce Kinney in Tech Deck Rec Deck. Goes off to the side because it's a crisscross course. Amazing turn by Bryce Kinney. Love to see that. Makes a small mistake in the last turn, but we're not done here. Which means it's not the last turn. Goes a little wide in that turn. One turn left. Can he make up some time? Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Bryce. And he's not even gonna finish. Truly sad for a man who needs points like now. And that'll be Bryce Kinney's racing run. Up next is Caleb Blood's Sparkle Smash. Now Sparkle Smash will one day be on the Beam Monster chassis, which is kind of good because number one, we get the current body style, and number two, the truck in real life almost looks like it's on a Beam Monster chassis. I mean, that's how all the newer trucks look, except for Cole Stevens' Thunder Roarus. Doesn't really look like it's on the Beam Monster chassis. But anyways, we are ready to continue the racing competition. Already goes off the track, but we're not gonna count it. What is Caleb doing? I don't know if we do 5-second penalties. I honestly don't remember. But we're not gonna do 5-second penalties from this moment on. One more turn, and she makes it a good turn. And it'll be a time of 35.17. Up next, Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. And the time has started. Kevin Crocker, of course, replaced Corey Romo at the beginning of 2025. Well, Corey Romo wasn't even going to drive in this year, but had to fill in for Alex Barden for a few events. And now Corey Romo is part of this tour. Well, not this tour, but Arena, Stadium Championship Series 3 of our tours. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but anyways, Kevin Crocker gets a time of 36.65. Not enough to take the lead. Oh, would you look at that? There's still no texture. How ridiculous! It's not even that hard. All you need to do is just port the black chassis and put it in the. Never mind. Anyways, up next is Barney Mazar and Zombie. Decent turn. Need to find a way to fix this thing. Last turn goes for a Ryan Anderson turn. And a new leader with a time of 34.93. Alright, up next, Tyler Maniga and Gravedigger. Now, everyone watching this video right now, I want you to go into Beam Monsters and tell them that we need Gravedigger on the Beam Monster chassis. We need like almost every truck on the Beam Monster chassis. I mean, Ryan Anderson literally helped create the chassis. So that's another reason we need Son of a Digger on the chassis. We need Zombie on the chassis. We need more independence on the chassis. What else? We got Megalodon. What's another truck you guys can think of that needs to be on the chassis? Max D, yeah, Max D. Even though it's retired. The Monster Max, Dragon is another one that looks like it needs to be on the new ones. Have y'all noticed that the newer designs lately, starting from like Wonder Woman, have started to look very similar. Like the Marvel trucks, Wonder Woman, Thunder Warriors, even Sparkle Smash and maybe Diggatron. What's another one? I guess you could say Class and Crusher. But they've all looked relatively similar. Yeah. There's another truck that I can't remember. Oh, what, Megalodon and Earthshaker. Yeah, but they all look like very similar. I mean, even Wreck Deck looks somewhat similar. But that's just Monster Jam. Anyways, let's hurry up and continue this. Tyler Manning gets a great jump off the line, but goes very wide. Gets up on two wheels, goes for the Ryan Anderson turn, and that was actually pretty good, or maybe I spoke too soon, but wasn't too bad of a mistake. Oh, he is fumbling so hard. His mind must not be clear after that World Finals run. He can't think straight. Yeah, he's making horrible mistakes, and this isn't even on purpose. I mean, I am the one driving, and that's why I said it's not on purpose. But he gets a time of 38.64. Come on, Tyler. You also need points. Up next, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, another truck making his debut in the Beam Monsters Tour. Camden having a good run so far. Oh no, makes a mistake. Let's see how much it affects him. Camden with a big air off the jump. Camden's going to want to step up his game if he wants to take the first place spot. What a turn, but still makes another mistake. Wasn't a good enough turn, and he gets a time with 36.47, and he is another driver who needs points. Up next, Jim Kohler, Avenger. Rocking the 2023 Indianapolis paint scheme and body. First time he ever used this body style. Jim not having the best run, but can he make up time? And what a turn. Wasn't good enough. Didn't go too far and didn't go wide enough. Oh, Jim rolls it. And he's back on all 4 BKT tires. Don't hate me for saying that. I'm not lying with us. Still makes another bad turn. And when he thought Tyler was doing bad, Jim gets a time of 39.73. Up next, Jamie Garner, Overboard. Having a good run so far. Good turn. Wise choice to slow down. One turn to go after this straightaway. Beautiful turn. That might be our new leader. And unfortunately, it was not. As you can see, time of 35.26. Up next, Joe Foley Axe. Didn't have the best start, but can he make up some ground? Probably not after that big mistake. Joe Foley is not having a good run. He's not that good of a racer anyways. Don't hate me. He's a better freestyler, in my opinion. Come on, Joe. You can put on something good for racing. One day he will win the racing competition. It's just for sure not tonight, because he is having multiple problems. But he still managed to beat out Tyler Maniga, which is very rare. You hardly ever see that, as he gets a time of 36.46. Bro, I just realized Joe Foley has more points than over half of the field. Like, that's just ridiculous. That should not be real. Like, he even has more points than Tyler. Like, bro, like, come on now. Anyways, up next is Chris Kohler, Mayhem. And his mistakes are even worse than Joe Foley's, at least from the start. Now that is a good turn. That's a good example of the Ryan Anderson turn. Can he keep his momentum up? I don't think he's gonna get it. Oh, nope, never mind. Let's just see if he can still get a okay time. Even though he's still gonna be at the bottom. A time of 40.57. That's that. He's definitely coming in 11th. I mean, he's not coming in last because of Bryce Kenny. But well, you never know. What if Cole Stevens? Speaking of Cole Stevens, what if Cole Stevens, the man in second, gets a worse time than Mayhem? It's unlikely, but it could happen. I mean, our first place guy could even get a worse time. I didn't even write the time down. Hold up, give me a sec. If I remember it, I think it was like 40.57. I don't think it matters anyway, because no one's gonna get a worse time unless. Anyways, up next, Cole Stevens, Thunder Warriors. If Cole Stevens gets a worse time, then something is so wrong with this track. Either it's me driving bad today, or it's the track itself. And Cole Stevens is not doing good. Well, that one's on me. This is totally gonna be a bad time. Come on, Cole. You are a high jump champion and a freestyle champion. You need a racing championship. Cole's not having the best run, but he's still gonna get a better time than Mayhem. He's even gonna get a better time than Tyler. A time of 37.41. Like, come on, bro. Tyler, really? If this man gets a bad time, this would just be embarrassing. Here is the man in first place, the man who I thought should have won the Freestyle Championship. It's Zach Garner, Wildside, our last competitor in the racing competition. Come on, Zach. Give us a good time. He's putting on a great run. Never mind. But he does the Jim Kohler, rolls back onto his wheels. a time of 37.40. Still better than Tyler Maniga. Anyways, your racing winner is Bari Musauer in Zombie. A man who was consistent all year. IRL just couldn't quite make the cut to get to win the championship, the series championship. But if he's not with Tyler, he has a chance. Anyways, get ready for freestyle. Peace.